What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 112 of the Idiotic Sports Talk. I'm your host, Liam Gavin, coming to you live from my dining room. And today, I just want to give you all my play-in tournament round 2 picks. It starts tonight at 7:30. We have the Hawks taking on the Cavaliers. And then 10 p.m., the Pelicans taking on the Spurs. So let's start with the first game, the Hawks and Cavaliers. Who am I going to pick to win? I'm going to go with the Hawks here. I do like the Hawks' chance. I know they have a horrible defense while the Cavs have a great defense, but the Hawks do have a better and more well-balanced offense. They have guys like Trae Young, Clint Capella, DeAndre Hunter, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Danilo Gallinari. The list goes on and on. Meanwhile, the Cavs, they have some ballers too, but the one main guy on their team is Darius Garland. He's the guy that's carrying the load. You also have other guys stepping up like Kevin Love, Evan Mobley's been stepping up, Karis LeVert, but they're really missing their one guy, and that's Jarrett Allen. I heard he might be back tonight. I'm not too sure, but if they get him back, that's huge because ever since he went out with an injury, you could see that the Cavs just started to go downhill and they started losing a lot of games, and it just shows the impact and importance of Jarrett Allen's presence, especially in the paint and on defense when he's out there. But I got to side with the Hawks here. I think Trae Young is really going to step up. I see him having a 30-point game to go with about 12 assists. I think him and Darius Garland are going to be battling it out tonight. And it's going to be a lot of fun to watch to see those two young stars, the two young point guards, dueling it out against each other. I can't wait. But I am going to have to pick the Hawks here, 123 to 115 for my score. Next is the Pelicans taking on the Clippers. The winner advances, the loser goes home. Same scenario as the Hawks and Cavs game. The winner of each game will play the first seed in each of their respective conferences. So let's break this down, Pelicans and Clippers. The Pelicans, they looked really good the other night against the Spurs. Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, Jonas Valanciunas, they all had fantastic games. They all scored 20 or more points and made plays when it mattered. And as for the Clippers, they had a decent game against the Wolves. They did lose, but Paul George dropped 30 or more points that game, and he was a really bright spot on the Clippers. I did hear Paul George he might not be playing tonight. I'm really not too sure. And even if he's not playing, I'm still going to have to pick the Clippers here. Coach Ty Lue, he is a really smart coach. He knows how to adjust to these situations. I mean, Paul George, he didn't play 51 games this season. He was out with injuries. Kawhi Leonard, their other star, hasn't even touched the court this season. And he still figured out a way to get them to 42 wins and to be in this playoff situation. So I think that the Clippers can advance tonight because they have other guys on their team that can step up that are very underrated, like Reggie Jackson. He's been balling quietly this year. They have guys like Marcus Morris, who's also been having a pretty solid season. And they have other guys like Nick Batum and Ivica Zubac that have all been clicking together. They have really good chemistry and they all have each other's backs. And they're all just dogs. They all play good defense. They're all gritty. They're all tough. And that's the team that the Clippers are going to send at you. And I don't think that the Pelicans are going to be ready for that. The Pelicans are a good team. I just think they're inexperienced. While the Clippers, they make the playoffs pretty regularly. And I just think that it's the Clippers' game for them to take. So give me the Clippers here. I'm going to go 106 to 101. For my score here. That's it, and thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on my Instagram, and have a wonderful night. And make sure you tune into tonight's games.